Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is the Daily Rage. This is the Russell Futures on a 2-minute time frame. That's what I was trading this morning. This is my Tradeify account that trades on Tradeivate. The reason I selected this particular account from Tradeify, and there's links and coupons down below if you want to check this out for yourself, but this one is an instant funding account. It's called Lightning. So that means you don't have to go through an evaluation. You don't have to mess around. It's just straight to the potential profit. The other thing that I like about this particular one, it's a $25,000 account, and I'm only allowed to trade one mini or 10 micros. That's it. And I chose this one specifically because I'm like, I probably need a little practice and to get used to trading smaller than I normally do. So the whole intention was to not allow myself to trade any bigger than one mini or 10 micros. So far, so good. Anyway, let's walk through what happened this morning. This was the opening candle. So huge dip down here on that open. Recovered though, right back into that zone where we started from. Then we started to push lower with a little bit more momentum. You can see, nice red candle here as opposed to all the wick on this one. We did end up pushing even lower. So I had taken an open range breakout to the short side. Now, let me show you on a screenshot that I took from this morning what happened. Okay, so this was my entry point here, this blue line. You can see one contract. So I'd gone short here, and initially my stop was somewhere up here, and this was my target down here. So we, pushed lower from there. Amazing. Yay, yay, yay. Cool. Continue to push lower. Great. And I had moved my stop from up here into profit so I could salvage some of that. And thank goodness that I did, because then this green candle is this like huge, violent move to the high side. Well, this is what my screen looked like. And I was like, wait, so you didn't take me out at my stop here. The trade supposedly is still on. Now I'm down, it says 80 here, 85 here. So I'm like, okay, great. I had this like great trade that worked. I had protected some of my profit, didn't make it to the target, but fine. And now I'm negative. What is going on? So anyway, I was attempting to exit at the market and cancel or whatever, move any of these things. Nothing worked. So in the end, it did end up crediting me this amount, so $195 and then minus the commission. But let me tell you, watching this whole thing play out was not my favorite way to start the morning. So just a reminder that things can go wrong, internet connections can break, internet can go down, exchanges can go down, brokerages can have problems with their servers. Like there's so many things. So we can't always protect ourselves from like every different thing that might potentially happen, but we do want to do the best that we possibly can, which is one of the reasons why I rely very, very heavily on trader funding. There are tons of options out there. As I mentioned, Tradeify is this particular account. Additionally, I have accounts with Apex Trader Funding. That right now is 90% off for the next 5 days and 12 hours. Wanted to mention one more thing to you. Vicky and I will be doing a live webinar a week from tomorrow. So that's February 27th. That's a Friday morning. What we're going to do is we're going to take her morning method and we're going to showcase exactly how it would have played out that morning. So you can see on the charts the opportunities that may or may not present themselves on that day. We never know what the markets are going to look like. Today was pretty much a disaster in terms of going anywhere. It was a whole lot of chop. So who knows? Hopefully we'll get something more interesting next week on Friday. But I'll drop a link to this below as well. If you'd like to join us for the webinar, just put your email address here, click this button, and we'll send you all the details. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.